State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Fights off a defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Ball is loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing it to...
Entering play call, edge suggestions, there are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Gets it out fast. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He
you
knows
gotta
how
pick up
to
that.
set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big
Girls.
plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Hands it off. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
To the ground with the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. You did a good job playing both, got it stopped, and now forcing a 4th down.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
That decision will be questioned for a while. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Safety!
They knew exactly where they were on the field.
Yeah,
The pressure
safety.
got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
You want to see my fast receiver?
Entering play call. Keep next spot.
Look at my
First
fast
down here
receiver.
for the offense.
Hold on. I ain't going to show you right now. I gotta wait till they bite. See if they're gonna bite right here.
The Buckeyes
Nah,
moving quickly to the line.
bite. They'll bite next play. Watch.
Give to the running back. One step
Watch
wrap,
it.
2-step squeeze,
They gonna
and
get
Junior
the
knows
bite.
how to get him on the ground.
They gonna bite.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To throw, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you,
All right,
I'll
watch
find
it.
it.
Watch it.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw.
Okay.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose down the middle. And they were looking for a jump play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently the guy.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Play call.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up 7-2.
Entering play call.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop to the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
I gotta take my time now,
Time
I
is
can't lose
expired
it.
here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Motion from the offense. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up.
And for a quick update, let's go Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome.
So what?
They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless of the score, that W has to feel good. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Wide receiver shows motion. On the move. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
So you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right?
He's hard
inside the 30. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Yeah,
and also the
score.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football just to get the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyler. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Duke. And once he got loose, it was all over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride,
I can't beat the computer like I used to be able to do.
It makes it so easy, the connection between
I used to
quarterback
be able to
and
beat
wide
the
receiver. You
computer.
can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got
Nah,
6 of them.
Entering play. Extract. MTNH cross screen.
You can't beat this
Buckeyes
computer.
roll that offense back out
You
there.
can't.
Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No,
There you
when
go.
throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much
Entering
time.
extract flood.
This guy makes it
Inside
look
zone
easy, just like a lot of
categories.
recent
You have
Ohio State
19
quarterbacks have.
options.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Fires to the right. Got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Sayin. They're bringing heat. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. And he's
Okay,
you're
you're down too much now.
Nice play.
You gotta go.
There. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Nah, I'm gonna blitz.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle them off.
The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Graham. Makes a move. Oh, the spin move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. Running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Keep cross.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Getting some heat. Complete to the left. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. From the shotgun, the inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the D deny them on second and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pocket starts to collapse. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
You have 3 options.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And you're like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower. These defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
Okay,
time to put an end to the speculation and find out they're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Blue Devils will move away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs tackling ability.
Back to the air one more time. Going to take a shot. And that pass intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick. And they'll go on offense from the 21.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. On the move and looking deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Well, that helps the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the foot.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
A first down for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. Still short of the first down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
The Blue Devil.
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected.
Down.
Entering play call.
A lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal to go to situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
Enter COG 3 Buzznet DVL safety formate FS LB fire.
Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
It is hard to continue to get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Entering play call.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space.
Entering play
Great
call.
blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the
inside zone.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Jet sweep to the receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense was prepared, and I'm really impressed by the eye discipline right now. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to locate that receiver coming across in motion with good timing and getting the jet sweep, but they were ready for that play.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
We don't even need that.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Go, boy.
Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide.
Entering pause screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected.
Yeah. You thought I go miss or what?
You want it? Go to the table.
Split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Sit down, Junior. Don't fall.
Caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders.
Come on, me a bite, Junior.
Step up. on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing them out. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking to throw on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lockett. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He's loose down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Off play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
He'll bring it back. It's Graham. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. He gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Quick handoff. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the right.
Oh, why you throw that, E? I gotta win.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Can you tell me when I
We've
get
been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. Might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On second down, looking to throw. Hits the spin cycle. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's not. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. Just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
They'll try the run. Running with power. On the move at the 30. And you can see the offense just
Do it look like I got the ball too?
got it down to the 21. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this,
fires into traffic, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What's going to happen as they did on that last drive? Now how will they
but he's going to throw it to the running back.
He's the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Let it go.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. I was like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags on third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Looking to the big tight end. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down to the sack. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Entering plate. Inside zone, there are 10 categories. You have 19 options. HB
That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone.
Why you run to the outside? It's wide open in the inside.
I was trying to go to the outside too.
Yeah, and it's right. We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
See?
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll throw it. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
I gotta get a first down.
The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys go get it. The defense was just a step slow and give up the 4th down run.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
HB corner is selected. Mesh HB corner.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. discards a man. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35.
Coach suggestions.
Big third
There
down
are
for
categories.
this team. Listen,
You have 50
you've got
slot
to get
red
the ball
option.
back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They want that clock to run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Everything going to the offense's way. Trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel
Entering
confident
play
that
call.
right late in the game. It would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You can play.
And they thought about a return. They thought better of it.
It's
They'll bring it
time.
out to the 25.
It's
And
time.
Duke offense
That is
is
it.
back out onto the
Time.
field.
Yep.
It has
It's
been a
too-
rather forgettable
it's
day
too
that's finally
party.
coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just
Hey,
not
get
functioning
blocked
well
back.
on offense.
Get blocked back.
Defense giving up a
That-
lot of
that's
points.
the
Dave Palmer, they'll like to see.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard.
I didn't think
Time out, you get the ball. Come on,
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything
I wanna
just
get the
right
ball.
with a big play coming.
Play call. Entering
When they get
play
the ball,
call.
how does he-
You make up the game plan and not a
I
lot
caught
on the
time
play
out
sheet
and
for this. 3rd
soon
and
yes.
long from
It's
inside
just
their own
him ball.
20.
It's just him ball every time.
Looking to
It's
throw,
gonna be
and he
him ball
needs a
every
chunk
time.
play.
Get it.
And
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense when you're up by 2+ scores.
Because I think I stay more than
exactly what is
you. You don't think I
going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost
Here comes the
I'm
Ohio
going to
State
score
offense onto
on
the
this
field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse,
my
as they've
quarterback.
taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've run it really so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more
numbers.
This game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Oh my God,
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Ooh, Mom. Ooh, I like my helmet. Hey, yeah,
And
that's
the
it.
offense choosing to just have the
Dad, the
quarterback
game.
take a knee.
Dad, who
Become
won?
a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games.
Who won?
and Probably building a little confidence.
Dad, the game is over. The game is over.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. And recruiting is selected. You have 5
No, that'll be
op-
cool.
Entering overview screen. Recruiting. TM player. Add action plus overview. Recruit scouting 100%. Recruiting overview. Enter, yes. Entering by CF, coach, team depth chart, stats record seasons, team depth chart, coach, CFE, top 25. Coach, CFE, scores / conference standings. Entering, team name 780 Ohio State User League. Entering dynasty.